know how we happened, we just kinda did. I was being sarcastic and asked for a kiss. You've been on my mind. You've been on my mind. I don't know what to call us, but you're cool with that. You've been on my mind.
Hey guys, how are we going? Okay, just a quick chat just before we jump into this weekend's videos. I've been getting a lot of questions from all sorts of different people, Facebook and YouTube and messages and blah 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 blah, about why I am doing what I'm doing. Because to most people it must be really weird that you record all the things you do during the day and then you upload them to YouTube. I do it for one or two reasons. One of the reasons is when I first suffered my first stroke, and when I was first diagnosed with cancer, we found that there was very little information on the internet in regards to young adult stroke and cancer. It was hard to find people that had been in similar situations and all that sort of stuff. So me doing this and looking into and sussing out stuff like alternative treatments and pain management treatments and all those sorts of things that we're going to look into, hopefully will help people in the same situation, and give them a little bit more of a resource than what I had when I first started. Secondly, was when I had my first stroke, one of the things that's affected majorly was my short-term and long-term memory, and things like I had some bizarre things happen. I still have bizarre things happen all the time. To give you an example, Kylie was wearing a ring the other day, which was a really cool ring, and I commented to her that that's really nice. Where did you get that from? And she looked at me funny, and I think Kylie's got used to it. But she looked at me funny and she said, "Honey, you bought that for me for Easter when we were in Bateman's Bay." And when she then said that, that sort of jogged my memory, and I'm like, yeah, I do remember. It's a Pandora ring, I bought it. Yep, I do remember doing that. And that happens like day to day. Like you could be sitting somewhere and something will pop into your head, and a big chunk of something that you've forgotten about from 3 years ago will pop back in. Short-term memory. Short-term memory is a shocker when it comes to me. I live out of my iPad. Everything in there, dates, times, all that sort of stuff, everything goes into my iPad. It's basically my brain. And for those that have suffered a stroke, it is. It's short-term and long-term memory is a real issue. I've lost the car in car parks where I've forgotten where I've parked it, and yeah, those sorts of things. So doing what I'm doing and recording this, whether this ends up on a hard drive or whether it ends up on Facebook, it is a day-to-day account of what I've been up to. So for me personally, it's something for me to look back at and see what I've done. And hopefully I will never have another stroke, but if I do have another stroke and my memory becomes worse, then this is going to be even more valuable. So that's basically why I do it myself, for myself, and for you guys, of course. Okay, this weekend was a bit of a slack weekend, so I've got a bit of a mixed mash of what happened Saturday and Sunday, and yeah, I will roll the clip and let you guys have a look at it. But yeah, hopefully that answers the question why Mel's recording everything. Well, not everything, recording a lot of things and uploading it to YouTube. So hopefully it helps people in the same situation as us. Hopefully it makes you feel a little more normal. It also shows too that I try and make sure that I get out and about and do as much as I possibly can, and I hope that I show that in the video. I know in the video I'm driving a lot because I'm going places a lot. People tend to think when they're sick they need to stay at home and lock themselves up and not get back to life as normal, and that is an absolutely crucial thing and a hard thing to get your head around. Is I remember when I had my first stroke, all I wanted is to hit rewind to go back to the Friday before the stroke and just get my life back, and it took me a long time to come to terms with that. Life will probably not go back to that, but that doesn't mean to say that you're still not going to have a good life. Things like working for like the company that I work for, the people that I work for, I miss greatly, and I still do. But this is a new path, and you've got to embrace change and get on with getting on. In terms of becoming famous and making money out of a YouTube channel, I really don't think so. But if it helps a couple of people see that they're not the only ones out there doing what we're doing, and if we can give them some tips or some pointers along the way, well, job's done. Anyway, I'm going to roll the clips. This is what happened over the weekend, and I'll talk to you guys.
Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning. What time exactly? I don't know. It's around 11. Had a bit of a sleep in this morning. For those that watched last night's or yesterday's video, it ended up being a very late night. But I just remembered I have a Western Port Community Bucket meeting at 12 o'clock today, so I need to drag this carcass out of bed and I need to get in the shower. And no, I don't think you guys want to see that. So give me half an hour. Let me have a shower and become normal. And people just assume that I just wake up and I look this good. I tell this to Kylie all the time, and I don't. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time in the shower, a lot of time in the bathroom to actually make myself look this good. But so here we go. We best get on to doing that. Alright guys, I'll talk to you very shortly.
Hey, there we go guys. Out of bed, showered, dressed, looking sharp, and in the car on our way to a meeting for the Western Port Community Bucket. So yeah, just heading down to Big Stevo's place to Tyab. It is a warmish day outside. All is well with the world, except for my morning complaint is driveways. Driveways are purposely designed to fit two cars in. Why is it that everybody has to park closest to the middle so then nobody can get into their cars? This is not a shot at my wife either. Honey, I love you.
Okay, all finished with our meeting and now heading back into home to go and see what the rest of the guys are doing. Gotta say, I am really starting to feel tired. Staying up until whatever hour last night was a really stupid move, but anyway. Okay, it's Saturday afternoon. It is, holy crap, it's 20 to 6. Kylie's gone out with her auntie for her birthday. So it's just me and the kids at home. And after my meeting today, late night last night, it's been a very quiet afternoon. I have done some housework. I put some washing up. Actually, I put some washing up, and you see up past the punching bag, right the way up there, Kylie's uncle used to work for Qantas, I believe, and he sent me that prop. Obviously it's not off a Qantas plane, well I don't think it is, but yeah, I thought it was something really cool, so it's taken pride of place in the pergola, so I did achieve something today. It looks pretty cool, I reckon.
Good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning. It is a beautiful day. It's been a really slack sort of morning, and I am on my way down to the chemist to do the weekly drug run. Yeah, go and pick up the Webster pack and some other bits and pieces, which we normally do on a Sunday morning, which is all good. And then the rest of the day, I think we will do as little as possible. I don't know. We'll give us a thought. Hey guys, it is Sunday night, 8 o'clock. It seems like that's all I ever say to you. Hey guys, it is. But anyway, it's Sunday night. It has been a relatively quiet weekend at the end of a really busy week last week. And we're looking at another really busy week this week. So yes, I am just off to go and do some stuff for the community bucket. I'm off to deliver some really good news to someone for the community bucket, which is a good. Poor old Raj been in the wars. Hey. Yeah, poor old mate. Well, that wasn't what I was expecting. Come up to talk to somebody about something and find a horse that had ripped out a fence rail and done a bit of damage to itself. But the upside is the horse is okay, I think. Well, it's probably no bit better in the morning. Delivered some good news. Now it is time to head home and head for bed, I think. 9:30, I think the day's done. Alright guys, if you're not already in bed, you should be. Have a good night, and we will talk tomorrow.
I don't know how it happened, we just kinda did. I was being sarcastic and asked for a kiss.